There.
I tell you what, it's the guys have worked hard from really, February, January on when we got here, and have moved themselves into a position of, understanding what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it. And transition happens all the time. That's what's great about college football, is there is transition. And it's a new year with new guys, and it's exciting to have the opportunity to work with them.
So one thing Coach Shoup said on Monday is, it's not really day one. It's you had all the spring ball, you had all of the summer workouts. Do you see a lot of carryover and the group come together?
Absolutely. The new rules, enable us to spend more time with them this summer. And then, being year two of an offense has also helped us progress as well. So there's carryover from year one to year two, and then there's even more carryover because we're able to keep it as fresh as possible with the guys throughout the summer months.
What's the strength of this unit right now?
They like to compete.
The strongest piece?
All of us are stronger than one of us. We don't like to. It's five of us that have to be in concert. It's five of us that have to see the game through one set of eyes. There is no strongest piece, in that regard. I think that if you were to say what's the strongest piece, I'd say their willingness to compete.
That was going real good. Real well. It's we're 3 days in. Today was the first day of pads, and for first day with pads, I thought we did pretty well as a group. We'll watch the film to see exactly where we're at, but I think the guys getting the pads on was definitely a good thing for us because we got to hit some people instead of kind of taking it without pads. So it was good for us to get out there with pads.
You guys are an interesting group. You're still pretty young as a unit, but there's still a lot of experience here too. How do you think that's going to help early on?
Because I played a little bit, and the two guys next to me right now, the guards, they've got experience, and we've got some experience and continuity there, and that's going to really help us going into camp and into the first few games. And having those guys with experience, it only helps the guys outside that maybe don't have as much experience. And then that's how we're thinking about it. We're just helping out each other.
The coaches have talked, a couple of them have talked already this week about how, it's week one, it's day three, but this is really a process that begins in January with this team.
Yeah, and it's really a process that even began before that, because right now where we're at is, really just light years ahead of where we were this time at camp, where we were still working on installing the basic packages. Now we're reviewing those and already going into stuff that we didn't touch till the last couple weeks of camp last year. So that's really big, and we've gotten so much more reps at it in the spring and over the summer that we've got those things down, whereas last year we were still working on them.
Yeah. Play there until the fourth week.
Yeah, obviously I have a lot to learn, so I think it's a good thing. I think I like it. So far, so good.
What do you see as your strengths right now? Now that you've been able to get out here for 3 days and do some things.
My biggest strength is probably that I'm aggressive.
That was evident yesterday, right?
I guess so.
Darryl said he likes, kind of your attitude, and you're a little bit nasty. And how big of a requirement is that for playing offensive line here?
I like to hurt people on the field, that's for sure. Yeah.
Has it been difficult, technique-wise or terminology-wise? How has that transition gone?
It's a little bit different, of course. I've learned stuff in San Francisco, so I have a few things that I have to change, but I'm doing my best every day, trying to learn the new things here, so forth. So
what have you learned going against the defensive line?
Fast. It's faster than junior college, of course. So I gotta get used to the speed. The guys here are much stronger also, so that's what I got to get used to this camp.